Hey guys, welcome to AI Infused Network. This channel is obviously going to involve lots of AI, but this is officially our first video, so you can see that we will be updating you guys with some AI news, but not always AI news updates because there's so many channels out there, great channels like Wes Roth and Matt Wolf that do AI updates like literally by the minute. I don't know if those guys ever sleep, but so we're not going to be exactly in that lane, but we're going to be taking a much different approach, some deep talk, some conversational things. But anyway, and more importantly, how artificial intelligence and AI is just not science fiction anymore. It's actually here, and it's transforming how we work, live, and interact. From automation to deep learning, AI capabilities are expanding rapidly. So a lot of people probably think, oh wait, it's not going to affect my job. Well, yeah, certainly it's not going to affect much, I say, in the next 8 to 10 months, but it will start having some type of effect. My guess is, early 2025. But anyway, my background is in tech. I'm a business analyst. I work in the payments field, so I do pay attention to AI and updates and things that make my job easier as a business analyst, because collecting data, analyzing data, and all these things. And I saw that AI definitely will have an impact on my job one day, not just on how I retrieve data, but also, the ease of it. I don't know if it replaces me just yet because, there's a lot of complex things in my field specifically. Now, because AI is already here, making decisions, automating tasks, and even predicting the future trends, industries, and manufacturing to healthcare, efficiency is up. You can see the benefits, but we know with anything AI, there's bound to be some dangers, and AI, there's bound to be definitely some risk as well with AI. Now, risk, fall into different areas, as in people losing jobs, and also, people feeling like their arts or their creations have been stolen in a lot of ways by these AI image generators, for specific example. But I think with new technology, there's always risk. Like when the car was first invented, people with horses were like, yeah, it's not going to last long. It is a new technology, and it did. I guess if you're a horseshoe maker, or you replaced horseshoes in the middle of the road and stuff like that, your job was immediately erased. It's not necessarily, but it wasn't like instant. There's still horses. Not everyone had cars, so I think AI low-key will have the same effect. So we are going to look at lots of things like AI impacts in automotive, for example. We already all know about Tesla and their full self-driving updates, etc. But outside of the automotive, I think AI does make us a little more interactive online with each other, somehow creating different communities, like this community here on YouTube, for example. But I think AI does make us a little more interactive online with each other, somehow creating different communities like this. But it also does isolate us a little bit with different tech, like the Apple Vision Pro that's coming out, and other Ocular, and all these cool VR sets that you can get yourself immersed and lost. But as far as the tech goes, I think there are benefits both to individuals and also groups, and creating communities, and Reddit and all this good stuff that came out of the technology. But also we're going to cover some like news. Like for example, this just happened very, very, very recent. This is on that was actually today, actually. But Google pausing Gemini AI image generator after it created inaccurate historical pictures. Now, I see things like this happening more often in the future, but I don't know if Google pausing is really going to stop them from continuing to develop the technology. But you can see that there are impacts, and at least it looks like Google is doing something about it, as opposed to just kind of going, oh yeah, it makes mistakes and it moves on, whatever. So I think that covering big news like this, to where I think the new updated Gemini just came out as well, and this pause looks like it's going to have a slight impact on maybe the stock and stuff like that. You just never know. So we're going to be covering a little bit of that too, but ultimately we're going to try to keep it conversational, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of AI news out there that's something told by real people and something automated, etc. But I know that for myself, people still out there appreciate someone communicating, and this channel may not be for you specifically, but there's somebody out there that will appreciate being in the know, and from someone that is in your community. The AI revolution is not coming. It's here. by understanding its impact on the job sector, preparing accordingly, we can not only adapt, but we can thrive in this area. And that's really one of my motivations for even starting the channel. I mean, I've had the channel, but it wasn't anything that I ever focused on. But that's my motivation for starting the channel, and just being able to inform people that kind of, miss the news if you're not in the know, if you're not in the right algorithms. YouTube's not showing you any of these things. So I'm hoping that this channel captures those people. And if you like what you're seeing, you like what you hear, we're going to have way more videos come, way more cool videos. We're going to be reviewing the Sora update with a funny twist, because me and UD, we see the funny things in a lot of these updates. But so we'll be having that next. You'll see us review, I think, one of Wes Ross review of the video, because we just thought it was interesting from the angles he took. But other than that, listen, AI Infused Network is a new channel. Obviously, we're hoping to get to 500 subscribers. So if you can help us on our way to 500 subscribers, you're an absolute hero of ours. And so go ahead and hit that subscribe and the like button, and we will see you on the next episode. Thanks.